Hello and welcome to Scorpion's Adventures. It is me, Scorpion, and welcome to another Bellwright video. Today I am going to talk to you about the power of wheat and how important this tends to be for once you get into the tier 2 phase of building. I'm going to try to avoid this wolf over here because I am going to try and sneak in and liberate some wheat. Now there's going to be a quest, and I've already completed it in this playthrough, but there is going to be a quest at some point that's going to ask you to go and steal some wheat from the brigands and bring it back to Padstow. and they ask for 5 wheat. What I recommend is that you get yourself in the neighborhood of 5 plus 10 to 15 more wheat, because you're going to need at least 5 for the thresher. Actually, you need probably about 5 plus 15. Okay, so you need 5 for the quest, you need 5 for the thresher, and then you need another 10 to make grain. And I'll show you that in a little bit. But again, if you haven't done this quest, what you will do is you're going to come over here and you're going to sneak in. But like, look at all these brigands. There's a wolf there, there's a wolf there. Like, I'm going to try to sneak in and steal some straw. And this straw is what you'll turn into wheat and grain. And then the grain you can harvest and plant and so forth. So we'll just grab a few extras and hope that, don't pay attention to me. Nothing to see here. Don't mind me. Just a guy trying to get some of your hard-earned straw. So I'm going to fill my pockets as much as I can. I definitely have, I think, 10. But yeah, again, I don't need to be too greedy, and I see some red dots coming my way, so I am going to run for the hills. Alright. Oh. Looks like I've got a friend here. Wouldn't it be funny if this wolf actually killed me off on this video? There we go. Okay, I could use that. Alright, away we go. So here, I'm going to run back to camp. You don't need to see me do that, and I'll meet you back there. Be back in a second. So here I am back at camp, and I'm at my thresher, and this is where you would turn, so we can do it manually, you would turn the wheat that we collected into straw, but you can also turn it into grain, and grain is what you would plant to harvest more wheat. And you'll see here that you need 10 wheat, and with that 10 wheat it produces 30 grain. So that's why I said, if you're doing the wheat quest, get the 5 that you need to complete the quest. You need 5 to make this thresher, then you need at least another 10 more for the grain. And if you can, get as much as you can out of the brigand's field, but if you can't, get the bare minimum. It might require multiple trips to go and get the materials that you need, but it is definitely going to be helpful. And then and this is my strategy, but once I have created or gathered the grain, completed the quest and all that, I have taken a farm field and I have just made it nothing but wheat. The reason being is that once you start getting into tier 2, you need thatch. And thatch is crafted over here at the weavers, the weaver loom. And you need at least farming level 3 to create thatch. But you need 5 pieces of straw to make 1 bit of thatch. So really that means you need 5 wheat to make 1 thatch, because you'll take 1 wheat, convert it into 1 straw, and then 5 straw is 1 thatch. And I've started my build on our village hall here, and it took, I believe, upwards of at least 10, I think maybe 20 Yeah, you'll need 20 thatch in order to complete your village hall, but the thatch requirement doesn't end there. You're going to need thatch for a lot of your tier 2 buildings. So like I said, it's best to start early on gathering wheat and getting grain and planting your farm, making your thatch. The other caveat is also in the winter time, you cannot harvest any of the wheat from the brigand's field, but that mechanic seems to work, I believe, on your own wheat fields. It's something though that we'll test later on when we have winter and we have a full farm field. But yeah, when you are working on getting up to level or tier 2, it's recommended that you start your wheat farm, because again, you do not want your productions to slow down at all because you're waiting for production of thatch. Like I said, the recipe is 1 wheat turns into 1 straw, and then you need 5 straw to make 1 thatch. And the requirements are a bit steep once you start to hit tier 2. And then one thing I did forget to mention is, or I mentioned it kind of partially, is thatch requires tier 3 or level 3 farming. That's why I also recommend doing some of the farming yourself, because then that way you level up your farming stats and then you can make thatch yourself, and you don't have to worry or wait for any of your followers to make that for you. So for now, this is Scorpion saying thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I do enjoy or appreciate the support. I enjoy making these videos, and I will continue to do so. Drop a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of the videos, if there's anything in particular you want me to do. And again, Scorpion saying thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have yourself a very nice day. Thank you. Bye.